Your chances of getting to be there and again getting reelected will depend to some considerable degree on money. So right now, as we speak in June, how much money have you raised for your campaign?
The goal that we have.
Now, how much have you raised?
How much have we raised?
Yeah.
The goal that we have for July is about to get 150 by July, and we're going to need 500 grand to be able to do the campaign, to run the campaign that we need.
So by July, you want to have 150. That's your goal.
By July 11th, by the first filing, the goal is to have 150.
And how much do you have now?
I will have to check my bank account.
Okay. But
exactly.
roughly, I mean, you haven't given an estimate? I mean,
an estimate between what we have, between what we've raised and pledge is about 40. Okay. But what we need is 150.
Right. And where would you get the rest from?
Where
would you get it from?
The same that I've been doing so far, talking to concerned Democratic activists, talking to my neighbors, talking to my friends and colleagues.
Are you depending at all on the Obama network of people that you met in the course of that campaign?
Certainly. I'm relying on everyone that I've ever met throughout my. One thing that a candidate will tell you.
So when you call now, when you call a friend even
yes.
now, they know what's going to come. It's not just going to be about hello.
Absolutely.
Goodbye. Yeah.
If they haven't gotten a call yet, they can expect it. Okay. But I've called most of my friends, and look, the reason why if you talk to any fundraiser, they will tell you that the first circle that you have to get your funds from is your friends and colleagues.
Family. Mm-hmm.
So as I've been talking to my friends and colleagues who have seen me work during all my career, they know that this is something that I am committed to. My students also have been, and those that can't give a lot of money, anything from $5 to $5,000 will help, but their time is more valuable, and they're lending us their time. So I'm talking to every single person that I've ever met in this road, because every one of them has seen my commitment to public service, and I'm saying that this is just the next evolutionary step in that.
Okay, now you've been an educator for a while, and though I think most of it in college rather than,
yes,
than
that's
high
correct.
school, right? So maybe it's a little bit different with respect to that, but you must be familiar with the kind of really dismal numbers when it comes to Latino youth and their low graduation rates between the age group of 16 to 24. That age group in general, Latinos have the highest dropout rate of approximately 44% without a high school diploma. What have you gleaned as to what you think really is the key to turning things like that around that may not necessarily mean pouring yet more millions of dollars down that black hole where so much of the money disappears?
Well, some of the work that I've done, both as in the Model State Senate and the We the People program, which is a program of high school students that learn about the U.S. Constitution and debate it. It's a national program. I've been both a judge and a regional coordinator in the city level for a long time. What I've seen that works is experiential learning. Getting kids to connect with the fact that government actually matters to their lives means that they will get more involved, and that they will. And one of the things, the way that works is once you start finding out about something, you want to learn more about something. You want to get more involved. And what I'm saying with that is that I believe that the civic participation is at the core of making sure that kids graduate. Them knowing that their involvement in their community, their involvement in government, has a direct correlation to whether they graduate or not. That is something that I've seen throughout my work, both at the college and at the high school level. So I would say that part of the solution is to engage young people more in civic participation programs, letting them know that, again, government matters, because what happens in Albany in this case has a direct impact on the schools that you go to, on the train that you get in the morning, on the park that you go in at the weekend, and the apartment that you come back to when you go home at night. So I believe that civic participation could be at the core of bettering those numbers.
What would you say are the top 3 issues that, from the point of view of your district, and that you would focus on outside of procedural issues? I'm talking about substantive issues.
Absolutely.
What would be the top 3 without long expositions on each? Just give us some sense.
I would say that the first one would be jobs and economic development. Second would be education. We have the District 10 which is the district in my community, has the highest overcrowding rate in the entire city. And the third would be just general quality of life issues. But jobs and education are the two top ones.